12:47 on a Thursday afternoon. That's improving, I think, in most cases as far as the field department is concerned. I mean, it's still a bit on the breezy side along the interstate, but not nearly as bad as it's been recently. Up at the Dutch Heritage Garden site on the Palmer Divide, the wind is running around 10 miles an hour right now. I mean, it's cool. It's only 49 degrees, but we do have a good bit of sunshine out there at the moment. 53 in Pueblo West at Parkview's new emergency services building. You can see the wind is actually quite light. But as you get east of the interstate, it certainly gets stronger. It's out of the northwest at 20 miles an hour currently in Los Animas, and we have had some gusts ranging between 30 and 40 miles an hour out across the plains. So it's pretty ridiculously windy once again out there. Skycast shows that we may, as we've had the last few days, deal with a couple of sprinkles or flurries, especially over near the mountains and especially over southern areas through the evening. But we're not expecting much in any capacity. The wind will then lighten up tonight, and the sky will probably clear out. So we're going to get chilly. Maybe not quite as chilly as we were this morning, but if the wind does in fact lighten up, we may be setting the stage for some frosty conditions tomorrow morning. So a frost advisory is up for just about everybody at lower elevations in southeastern Colorado for late tonight and early tomorrow morning. Look for lows to fall mainly into the 30s across the plains. Lyman might dip back into the 20s, and we'll see some 20s over the mountains. But I think for most of you, we'll be around or just a little bit above freezing when you wake up. And then tomorrow we'll start to warm up very quickly. Skycast shows good sunny conditions the first half of the day with the air overhead warming quickly. I think the sun will do a really nice job of helping to boost those temperatures, and by lunchtime we should be in the 60s in many cases tomorrow. Then late in the day, we'll get warm enough for a few clouds to build up over the mountains, maybe even a sprinkle up there. But we're looking for highs tomorrow, in most cases in eastern Colorado, to be in the 70s. Mountain areas will likely be in the 50s and 60s until you get way up high. You'll be talking about some 40s. But the wind will be ratcheted down another notch tomorrow, too, so that should be an improvement. And overall, I think tomorrow is going to be a pretty nice day. And then we'll head into the weekend expecting some very warm conditions with mid-70s to lower 80s from Saturday through Monday in Colorado Springs. Good bit of sunshine here through the weekend. We are going to have some wind at times. I think Sunday will probably be a windier day than Saturday. But hopefully with the temperatures being up where we're expecting them, it should be a much more comfortable wind to deal with. As we move into the middle of next week, we do think we'll be tracking some colder air, and with that some instability, a chance for some showers, maybe somewhere, even a little thunder at some point later on next week. Pueblo mid-70s tomorrow, then 80s Saturday through Monday. In fact, we'll be well into the 80s Sunday and Monday. Overnight lows will warm into the 40s, so we'll get that nighttime stuff kind of fixed here too. And then we'll go with 70s on Tuesday and maybe fall back into the 50s and 60s Wednesday and Thursday. Clouds for sure, rain, well, yeah, not so sure we get excited about that yet, but that's something we'll track as we get into next week. Canyon City, a couple of days in the 70s, then we'll get you into the 80s Sunday and Monday, fall back through the 70s into the 60s by the middle of next week, and then probably end up with a pretty cool end to next week with 50s and 60s and some spotty showers, or at least a possibility at that point. Teller County, look for your numbers to come up into the 60s, probably starting as early as tomorrow afternoon, then remaining there through Monday. We could be in the 40s by Wednesday and Thursday, at which point we could have some drops or some flakes. Who knows? We'll see. We're not quite done with this stuff yet, but at least we get a nice stretch here where we kind of remember it's May.
Yeah, things are going in the right direction.
We're working on it.
Thanks, Marty.
You're welcome.